camp. Were you happy with the way things wrapped up today?
Well, I'm not as happy with the way things wrapped up, but I think I'm happy with the camp. I'm excited about it. I think we had 18 great practices. I mean, I really do. Today wasn't quite as in. I think the thing you didn't see today maybe was the energy. A lot of reasons for that. Number one, they're worn out. Number two, I think they got one eye on champagne, and but we got out healthy, and that's now we go back. Still got another week before we get into the game planning, and so we're on track.
Did you go longer than expected today because you didn't see what you were looking for right away?
A little bit, and I think it was important that they understand. Hey, and I think the thing we take out of this is that you got to be ready to play every day. Every time you step on a field, it's there's only, I always talk about, it's a very thin line between playing the way you want to play and not. So, but once again, as I said, it was good. We're healthy, and now we'll go back and get to work.
Tell us about your Joe Paterno invitation right before the scrimmage.
I just went over and asked John if he was all right. I said, John,
you didn't hurt him, did you?
He said I didn't, so that scared me a little bit. I didn't want to hurt him.
We thought you had better peripheral vision.
You were
I was worried about the hole over there, and you don't usually see me in the middle of a drill like that. But that's all right.
Coach, being healthy, how important is that? I think this is the first spring or tournament why you avoided a significant injury.
Well, I think number one, it tells you why. I think the reason we're fortunate enough to stay healthy is because we practice so hard. We went after it. Usually, when you try to keep from getting hurt or you try to take it easy, that's when bad things happen. And but I think even in the spring, I mean, they were getting after each other and pounding on each other and playing hard and attacking and competing. And I think that's probably the reason why we're fortunate enough to stay healthy.
Coach, what's the plan once you get back to town? You're going to go morning, you said. You just don't still trying to figure out the timing? Or
well, I got to get all the schedules for sure. Right, right now, I mean, we'll meet tomorrow night, and hopefully I'll have an idea, a little better on the schedule. That's why we let some of them go back yesterday afternoon. They had to do some changing on the schedules, but we'll get up in the morning and go, man, go.
Will you get into Arkansas State a little bit this week coming up? I mean, you kind of show some of their stuff a little bit because you got some extra time for them or not?
We will. Let's see how it goes. Could. Right now, we got to make sure, there's still another week of camp, and as I said before, when you come up here, you're getting ready for the season, not just for a game. And there's a lot of things that we have a lot of things. They have a lot of things offensively, defensively, and the special teams that you wouldn't have going into a regular game in terms of amount of stuff.
Are we right? 5 and 6 are going to play pretty early in the season if they continue the way they're going.
Yeah, I think both of them have had a great camp. They're both very athletic guys. I think I think it's going to be important this week to see how they handle school.
Okay.
And because even though it's when they have one thing to think about, they've done a great job. Now when they put an awful lot on their plate now, how's it going to be then? And I think you have to kind of look at that first.
So 3's not in trouble for running you over. He's okay.
No, he's all right. I just want to make sure he's all right. I just went over and asked him. He's all right. He said he was all right.
Were you a little for a second or no?
Did I get up fairly quick?
You got up, but you get up.
Did I?
You were watching around a little bit better though after that, right? Looking around a little bit.
I normally don't get myself caught. I was worried about that hole. There was a hole over there. And I was trying to get somebody to get some sand over there.